Here we are in Orbital. And this mission is very similar to its Director's Cut counterpart. Really, all you have to do is just avoid contact with the enemies as much as possible. Crouch, just try to get through these doors as quickly as possible. Be careful of some of the Xenos around here, such as that one. And even though you do take falling damage, you can survive it. So equipment over here you can get, but usually you're just trying to, at least my strategy for this is to try to avoid confrontation as much as possible. There's a predator over there, but all you have to do is just avoid confrontation as much as possible, and then you can just win like that. Alright, this is the 5th and final mission for the Marine campaign on ImpossibleMission, and this took me a few retries. This is a very difficult mission, mostly because there are so many aliens. You're in tight quarters, and they respawn pretty quickly, and just one leap at you and you can die fairly quickly. If not instantly. So I grab all the ammo I can, and then try to retreat as soon as I hear an alien coming. It probably goes without saying that being by an explosive canister usually means death. So fortunately the aliens are kind of running into walls at this point. Right now I'm just being cautious of the facehugger. I know there's a smart gun up ahead. The problem with the smart gun here, though, is that in close quarters such as this, the acid spray can often kill you. So what I try to do here is I try to prompt the aliens down below to kind of pile up by the bottom of the stairs, then wait for their bodies to dissipate, and I can move on. So I grabbed the flamethrower here. It's not very useful. Blowing up those canisters is, though, because it means if you blow them up from over there, you can't be caught in their blast. There's usually an alien that drops down from the ceiling at this point. But he doesn't seem to want to come down. Again, since there's not a lot of space to move around, you do want to shoot them as far back as possible. I always fire a grenade there, because usually an alien will run across at that point. Even if not, I've got more than enough grenades to last me for the rest of the mission. Then I wait here for some of the aliens to show up. This is another really bad spot, so I like to use this area to kind of back up, and then shoot them with the smart gun from afar. Then I blow up those canisters. Sometimes an alien will come around and blow it up, so I was just waiting to see if an alien would kill himself, but I guess there he is. That was another alien killing himself. As you can see, they just drop from this ceiling. So I try to avoid as much damage as possible. There's some items over there if you need it. Really tried to do this one more or less untouched. Because taking damage at any capacity pretty much means death. Now, in the next section, there's a Praetorian that drops down, too. And the smart gun is not really the best weapon for it. Really, what you would want, ideally, is like a minigun or something like that. But you don't have it at this point. And since its leaps are pretty wide, it can take a little bit for the smart gun to actually lock onto it. But yeah, I take this part very slowly. There's some items over there. I'm just really cautious of all the aliens here. Now that I'm finally out of there, the hardest part after this is the last section. So here, there's a predator who always spawns over here. Then try to activate the sentry turrets as quickly as possible. The pred alien drops down. Once he's dead, you're really gonna have to make sure you're over here.
Door override activated.
Now, unfortunately, I did not pick up the minigun. In fact, I'm not sure if the minigun... I believe the minigun still spawns in Impossible Mission, but it is possible for an alien or something to destroy it, so... Right here, I'm just being super cautious. There's sometimes a Praetorian in the next room, sometimes not. So now the hardest part at this point is killing the multiple Praetorians in the upper level. Because, as you can imagine, they can kill you in one hit. The armor doesn't really help you at this point. Pretty much any health you're at, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just seeing if they'll pounce at me. And then down below, an alien just killed itself. So I did find a bit of a strategy that I can do with this, which is that if you jump at the canister right there, you can actually jump this fence without having to fight one of the Praetorians that drops down the other side. As you can hear, it's down below, so I move the lift down like that to crush them from below. You can see them right there. Looks like there's two. It does take a little while to kill them all, but it's definitely worth it. And the lift won't come back up until all the bodies have disappeared. But once that's happened, you can ride down safely. And that's the end of the Marine campaign. So thanks for watching, and join me next time as I take on the Marine bonus missions on Impossible Mission.